Here's going to be a short sermon for the high holidays. First of all, we're going to miss you all, and you should dive in with us in your physical location, even though we may be distant physically, but spiritually we're all connected this year. So when a child is born, after the bris, we say, Kishem shenichnas labris, just as you have entered the covenant. So too tikanes la Torah, so too you should be entered into Torah, ula chuppah, and to marriage, ula masim tovim, and good deeds. Rosh Hashanah is called the day of our bris. It is both our birthday and the day we enter into a covenant with God. We seal, we are circumcised, our hearts are circumcised, we enter into a relationship of commitment with God, a bris, a covenant. So the wish is on Rosh Hashanah, just as we enter Rosh Hashanah, we enter into the bris, into the covenant, so too we should enter into Torah. Torah is Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is the day we got the second tablets. After the first were broken, the Jews repented, God forgave them, and gave them the second tablets on Yom Kippur. So Yom Kippur is Torah, the second tablets. Chuppah is Sukkot. We sit in the sukkah, we're in the divine canopy. The second marriage, the embrace with the divine, the hug of God, that is Chuppah. Umasim tovim, and good deeds, is Simchas Torah. When we dance with the Torah and we commit to bringing God into every part of our life, many, 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 many more good deeds that flow. So the important thing to remember that Rosh Hashanah is not a standalone holiday. It's part of the continuum, both spiritually and mystically. We begin Rosh Hashanah, we conclude with Simchas Torah. So my blessing to each one of you, have a healthy year of livelihood, nachas from the kids, nachas from yourself. God should have nachas from you. But we should also be able to say to each other, just like you entered the covenant of Rosh Hashanah, you should enter fully into Yom Kippur, and then enter fully into the sukkah and shake the lulav and esrog, and then finally dance Simchas Torah. And we will provide ways to do that for you. Just as, thank God, we were able to provide 50 shofars for Jews on the shoreline, 50 meals for families to celebrate the holiday. We were able to give 25 families kids programs to do at home, and another 50 families baskets with books and inspiration. So we hope too with Sukkah, we're going to show up with a Sukkah mobile at your door. Be ready. We have a little of an esrog for you. So we want to make sure Rosh Hashanah is not a one-time event, it's not a flash in the pan, that you don't graduate from Judaism at your circumcision. That's your last sip of wine, you say, I'm Jewish, and that's it. But rather, just like you enter the covenant, so you may enter the Torah, Yom Kippur, Chuppah, Sukkot, and Masim Tovim, Simchas Torah, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Ashana Tova, Uma Sukkah, a good sweet year.